But welcome back, everybody. I'm here with LadyFlib, my partner. Let's give her a quick shout out. It is attorney time. It is attorney time. This is LadyFlib. We'll do it. It's fine. My push talk's been unfortunately messing up quite a bit lately. Off the, I don't know, the software or the hardware. I'm not sure which. But it's fine. I just gotta make sure I remember to mute myself because last time we were having the same problem and people could hear me through her mic and it got a little confusing. So, because we live in the same house and all this, we're roommates. No, she's my partner. We've been together for many years. And yeah, she's my partner in crime and partner solving crimes in the case of Ace Attorney. I can't hear the game because I have the game muted. Let me unmute the game. Well, anyway, we're gonna play some Ace Attorney. I'm looking forward to jumping into this. We're on case 4. And we're on the... Hold on. We're on the trial in case 4. Here we go. Now we can hear the game. Perfect. I think I've mentioned this before. This is LadyFlib's first time with this game. I haven't played it since it came out. I do remember playing this on the DS back in the day, though. When it came out, I mean when it came out in the United States. I think the original game was like a GBA game in Japan, but I didn't play that one. But anyway. We're gonna be playing some Ace Attorney, one of my favorite games from the DS, and so far I've been really enjoying the Steam version. This trilogy contains all 3 games. Currently we're on the first game. And I would love to play the rest of them. It just depends on what we feel like doing. Every Wednesday we play games together, and it just kind of depends on what we feel like, what she and I agree on. In the meantime, let's hop into it. Where did we leave off? We were just about to go to the trial. Now, last time, if you remember, turnabout goodbyes, that's what it was. There was a murder out on the lake. And, oh yeah, and it seemed as though Miles Edgeworth was the culprit. So if he's a defendant, who's going to be the prosecutor? We're about to find out. How you feeling, LadyFlib?
I'm doing pretty good.
Let's jump into this case, shall we?
Let's go.
Let's frickin' go. December 26th, 9:44 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2. Oh, and we're taking turns with the voice acting. I'm Phoenix, she's Edgeworth, she's Mia and Maya. I'm Gumshoe. Anyway, you'll see. We're doing voices, and that's why there's both of us playing this one, because voices are fun. Alright. Karma.
That's right. Manfred von Karma is the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth.
You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared.
That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence.
He taught me what it really means to prosecute.
What?
Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10.
That is terrifying.
So he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. Now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, He's a god among prosecutors.
I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia... Maya?
Uh-huh.
We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think?
Oh. I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach.
You couldn't reach?
I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again.
Oh man, what bad timing.
I'm really sorry. I'll try my best.
I hope so.
What are you whispering about?
Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Oh, it's the final boss of prosecutors. Let's go. Let's go, gang. December 26th, 10 o'clock a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. I can't remember, did you want to be the judge, LadyFlib?
No.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Oh.
Did you want to be the scary old man, or should I?
You go ahead.
What like very intense voice I should do for Manfred von Karma? I don't know. He's a very intense dude. Like, you thought Edgeworth was intense.
He looks like Magneto.
He kinda does. Yeah, he thought Edgeworth was intense. Get ready for, like, the intense prosecutor.
To me, my prosecutors.
We did not win that first case against you through sorcery. You heard nothing. I do wonder, though, I don't remember if it comes up or not, if Edgeworth finds out that we have a spirit medium who's related to the spirit medium who tried to solve the case with his father. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Mr. Von Karma? Wait, sorry. My voice was doing for him. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here if I were not completely prepared? Oh, right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness.
What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something?
How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. So I gotta figure out what kind of voice I want to do for Von Karma. It's that very intense kind of old man. Describe the incident now. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now there happened to be a woman camping there on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. He went towards the boat rental shop. Overhead map added to the court record. Testify to the court about the arrest now. Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes? Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. LadyFlib is cracking up. Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right. He's really bullying this poor man. No, he's not! Poor Phoenix, poor Judge, poor everybody. The one time we can't have Edgeworth and the guy who's replaced him is this terrifying, just stern, you know, dude. Super intense. Anyway, the arrest of Edgeworth. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake, so we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now! Man called the station around 30 minutes after midnight. Hold it. Received a call from a man? Yup. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard 2 gunshots, right? Oh god, that voice! Objection! So I gotta do much deeper voice for him then. That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping? A lot of heart. What happened next, detective? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. Hold it! How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes? That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick! I don't know why I found that funny. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. God, he's so intense. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. Oh no, he's gonna get a... No, he's gonna get some kind of, like, demotion. So much look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. That's where he found Mr. Edgeworth. Hold it! What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. Like, he's not even, like, at least Edgeworth was kind of willing to entertain the shenanigans, but, like, this dude is like, no, we're gonna be serious about this. If you win this, Edgeworth's gonna getting him a pay raise for the first time. You know what? Good point. We gotta do it for Edgeworth, so Edgeworth can do it for Gumshoe. Didn't suspect anything of him at all. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know! We have a deep, trusted relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock! I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue, now! God, he's just bossing everyone around. I said he was the final boss of prosecutors, I wasn't kidding. This dude he's not playing around. But the next morning, the body was found in the lake. Hold it! Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. It was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence. Found in the victim's body, fired from a .22 caliber pistol. So we have no arrest, Mr. Edgeworth. Hold it. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. Murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe, that is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. Hold it! What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Tisk tisk. That grin is so creepy! God. They're like, we're gonna draw a prosecutor and make him so scary. Like... He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. Hey, where do you think Edgeworth learned it from? There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. There were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Oh no. It's looking bad, gang. Order! Order! So, Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge! This is the weapon in question. That evil grin! He's so scary! They're accepted into evidence. I shouldn't say evil grin, but scary grin. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective! Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey,
Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings?
Shocking! To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings!
Nick, he's glaring at me.
Tisk. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Eh? Me? Ballistic markings are like fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was, without a doubt, fired from this pistol. This pistol which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order! Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge. Judge, proof for at least here that you know something about the cases that are happening. Exactly. Yeah, the judge is a bit of an oaf, isn't he? It's a good point, Radar. Where is the other bullet? Where is the other bullet? That's a good point. I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I'm somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess. Which will last 10 minutes. He's really bossing everyone around. The judge is alright in this game. He's declining later. I don't remember. I kind of remember him just being the same kind of doofus judge in all the games. But maybe they kind of up the ante of him being kind of a doofus. Judge? Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now! But wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man! Bang your flimsy gavel! Yes? God, he's being just bullied. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? Oh no. I'm sorry, LadyFlib, you haven't had that many things to voice yet because Edgeworth isn't in this part.
It's okay.
Actually, do you want to do these little title screens?
Sure. December 26, 11:09 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. Oh yeah, she is being a lot of heart, so that's true. That is what LadyFlib's gonna be doing when we get to her. She does do the country bumpkin voice pretty good.
True.
Was that you in the boat?
Yes, it was me.
What?
But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him.
Then who did?
I don't know.
You don't know? Weren't you right there? Oh, Edgeworth looks so sad.
I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself.
You mean it was a suicide?
It's the only explanation I can come up with.
Huh. I convince anyone of that. See, Maya?
What?
Any progress with Mia?
Oh. Sorry, it's no good.
Ugh.
I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick?
Maya, no! Don't be like that, Maya! No!
I can't call my sister. I might as well not be here, right?
You can say, yeah, you're useless. No, please. No, we need Maya. We're not gonna be. We gotta. No, I don't even want to know what happens if you tell her she's useless. We need you, Maya. You're our best friend. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see that you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right?
It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better.
Maya, no, we love you. You're so goofy and silly and you love eating burgers. And sometimes she does actually help. Yeah, we're not gonna abandon our sweet roll. Come on.
I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits.
Oh, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is gonna run out.
Really? Whoa. Right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart.
Oh my gosh, his heart. Like, romantically? Oh, did you guys hear my cat meowing? Let me swap over back to my regular avatar so we can do pipettes. I don't know if you can hear him yelling, but... Oh, you can't pet Maya. Yeah, she does. She needs a hug in this scene, honestly. But, yeah. Poor Maya. Oh? Oh, sorry. Whoops. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Alright, here you go. You don't hear Ozzy? That's probably for the best, but he is... I don't know what he's yelling about. He's been... We fed him, like, right during the break so he wouldn't bug us during the stream, but... I don't know. Miss Lotta Hart, you're a research student at a university.
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw on the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Ozzy wants to voice a character. I mean, there's a character he could potentially voice. Not a cat, but... Actually, I can't remember if that's in the second game or not. I might be misremembering. Anyway, we'll see. I might be misremembering. Yeah, Ozzy's got the Hobbit diet. He's gonna get breakfast, second breakfast, you know? Understand? She looks angry.
Y'all need to learn some manners.
Understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Very well. Your testimony, please.
It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat.
Enough.
Huh?
Judge, she happened to take the photo of the incident. This is that photo, accepted as evidence. Oh, well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from the courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on the lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order! 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 I will have order! Well, Judge? The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, the court finds the defendant. Wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof! What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or, do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then, I will have you held in contempt of court. Actually, I'll probably save here, because this might be where it matters how many times we, press on stuff. So let me actually save just in case we screw up, because this might be where it starts getting important. The only thing missing is the killer screaming at his eye. X! Yeah. Yeah. I can't remember how often that comes up. But, yeah.
Nick, contempt?
Contempt of court, you know?
I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? You really think there was a contradiction with the facts in your testimony?
I think I noticed one little thing. I'm glad Phoenix did, because I'm not sure I did, but we can take a look. We'll see.
Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Very well. Pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Alright, witness account.
It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon.
Let me save real fast. It might not matter, but I feel like now they're like, oh yeah, contempt of court, by the way. Just in case we start screwing up. Let's hold it! Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day.
Yeah, well, yes.
I know you want to find contradictions, but really? The next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony.
I was in my car.
Why were you camping there anyway?
I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research.
What research? This all sounds suspicious. Press further? Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? Oh, he didn't like that. What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. He sustains his own objection? Oh, wait now, I'm the one who says that. Well then say it already! Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor.
I heard this bang come up from the lake.
Hold it! So you weren't looking at the lake at the time?
Nope. I looked after I heard that noise.
She said that already! I asked you to find contradictions! Not leisurely chat with the witness! Oh boy.
When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat.
Could you clearly see the two men?
Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you?
Press further? Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men.
Yeah, well, of course.
The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Yeah, that's pretty sus, but...
Then there was another bang.
Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out?
Well, yeah, sure.
You're asking meaningless questions! Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble! On Karma, I think I hate you. Honestly, Phoenix! Me too, this dude is a pain in the ass! He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end?
There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, sure as a country gal can be.
That sounds pretty sure. Press further, press further! How come you're so sure?
Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake.
Scan the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course. Oh, great. Are you late for some Shamworth? Unfortunately, Shamworth... Welcome, MJ80, by the way. Good to see ya. Unfortunately, Shamworth is the defendant and accused of murder, so now we gotta deal with this dude named Manfred von Edgeworth... Manfred von Karma. But welcome on in. You're kind of late. We had some tech issues, so you didn't really miss too much. Thank you for shouting out MJ80. Good to see you. We always gotta shout out MJ when she hops in. The pet not work? Hold on. I thought switching back to my other avatar would make the pet work, but hold on. There. We'll just do it manually. We'll manually pet. But good to see ya.
Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. Seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting.
The fundamentals. The fundamentals. Yeah, I think we might be getting in trouble here. But Your Honor.
You keep your promise! Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood?
Uh-huh.
Nick. Lana's testimony's fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do?
I believe that we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand.
Hold it?
Who was that?
It was me.
Oh, it's not even like Maya, but it's Maya herself. You get him, Maya. You get him. Look at her little determined face. Isn't she just the most precious bean? Maya.
Is something wrong?
Do you need to use the do you need to use the facilities? Yeah, hold it in the middle of a trial because you've been holding it in the middle of a trial. Exactly.
No, I do not. Lot of heart. Your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth.
The crouch of justice. She looks like she's holding down back like she's about to do a flash kick Guile style.
Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lada, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lada. It's the big idea. Treat me like some kind of criminal.
She needs to slam the table. She does. We need a table slam from Maya.
I saw him. I swear it. I saw Edgeworth.
Also, welcome, Gribbeth.
Enough!
Also, if you guys just got here, this is Manfred von Karma. He's the guy who trained Edgeworth in the art of prosecuting. He's basically Edgeworth, but, like, even more intense. And Edgeworth even warned us. He's like, yeah, he's like me times 20. So, like, this dude, super intense dude. Super intense. And he's not letting us, like, banter. He's not letting us... He's bossing the judge around. The final boss of prosecutors, basically. He's just a tough nut to crack.
Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave. No.
Oh, we didn't game over, did we? Oh, who's that?
Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
More like Mr. Phoenix wrong.
Wrong. What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Heck yeah, let's go. Assertive, be assertive. Order! 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 Order!
You're in contempt of court. It is too late for wild claims.
Excuse me, the voice I'm doing for Manfred is hurting my throat a little bit.
Judge, sustain my objection.
Judge, you can't... Here we go. Finally.
I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
What?
Miss Lottahart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court!
No, I am. If you're gonna arrest someone, arrest me.
Lock her up! Yeah, no, the judge is actually being competent for once in this entire game.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick. I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck.
Bye, Maya. Bye, Maya. Aww. Now we're all alone.
I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction here or else.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
Get him, get him! Alright, the last statement.
Want to save again here?
Yeah, let's save the game. I'm also gonna grab a little bit of water. I'm gonna pass the controller to you, to do her testimony, and you can hang on to the controller for a bit. But I'll be right back, getting some water, listening in. Here you go, Effie.
Thanks, Leo.
You're welcome. Give our son some more food. Do you also want something to drink while I'm up?
Yes, please.
Mountain Dew? Okay, I'll be right back.
I saw it clear as day. The man in the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Hold it. Well, what about the other man?
Objection. You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it. If you can. Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a penalty.
Damn. That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. I can't squander Maya's efforts either. So it's just the one thing, I guess? Oh, the gun was fired 3 times.
Alright, I'm back.
The only thing I can think to present is the lake photo.
Yeah, I mean, it's not him in the picture. Objection! There we go. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally.
What? You got what?
Every time I see him say, look at this photograph, I think of that song. Look at this photograph! But no, look at this photograph.
The photo I took?
The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart.
So?
This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How?
What?
Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please!
Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How can you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Miss Hart,
What?
could you see the defendant that night?
Of course. I said I could and I meant I could.
Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it! I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. Alright, how Edgeworth was seen.
You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem.
You used binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
This one better be good. Alright, we do have to be careful with these in this section. At least I'm pretty sure we still have to be careful with these. It's such a cute little picture. That's true, Quadrillion. If she couldn't see it with the camera, why would she see it with the binoculars any better with the fog? Right? Levihumus is still the lake to this very day in his plesiosaur form. You know. I mean...
Wait, I thought the camera was already set up.
It's a good point. Your camera?
Yeah, it's got an automatic.
This is the issue. The issue we are concerned with here, Miss Hart, is seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained.
Oh, it's not letting her answer any of my questions. Oh, we didn't get penalized though. Does that mean we can just press on everything in this one? Because we didn't get in trouble. We could just start pestering her. Might as well. Thick as grits? How thick are grits? If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all?
What do you mean?
Even binoculars can't see through fog. Yeah, that's what Quadrillion was saying. I was like, yeah, you can't. That's not gonna help. It's gonna see the fog more foggy, you know? You say you can. You say you clearly saw him?
I did, yeah.
Enough! There's no room for doubt in her testimony.
Karma, shut up. Please, sir. Just let us speak. You sound pretty doubtful to me. I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many Von Karmic objections I get. I'm gonna find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. Yeah, let's just press on everything at this point. So, how could you see Edgeworth?
Now just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from.
Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. What do you mean? Nobody loves me. Oh, it's okay, Edgeworth loves you. Defense attorneys can't get girlfriends. Binoculars?
Yeah, binoculars.
Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct?
Well, yeah.
Didn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? Ooh, we got her. I've had doubts about your camera, too. Does that really take pictures of meteor showers?
The camera is irrelevant to this case.
You can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright? Is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this! If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera?
I mean, I think it's worth pursuing. Binoculars are used for stargazing? This is make it or break it time. Look, we still have almost a full health bar, so it'll be okay to if we make a mistake, but this sounds like something that would be worth pursuing. Camera's utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Oh, maybe I went a little overboard there. Alright, here we go.
Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear you. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower.
But do meteors make banging noises? Like, not when they're, like, falling, I wouldn't think. Like, why would she need the microphone for that? Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing.
Yeah, well, see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight.
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect.
Now, wait a minute.
Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth? No unnecessary comments, please.
I don't know, I feel like... Can we object with the camera, with the microphone?
Objection!
Because meteors don't make noises, that's... You're photographing shooting stars? That's a lie.
Says who?
You plumb doggone dang gum did it now, Karma! Yeah. I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. Oh, well, that too. Yeah, that too. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. I like it when I object with a different idea, and then Phoenix has a different idea, and I'm like, yeah, what he said.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Oh yeah, this song is so good.
Well then, what exactly was she photographing?
I think I remember this, actually. I want to see if LadyFlib can figure it out. Your Honor, take a look at this. Alright. Let's go! Gordy! It's Gordy! Let's go! She's all into this, the cryptids! It's the cryptids! Miss Hart. This is what you're trying to photograph. She loves the plesiosaurs.
What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Oh, the sighting at Gourd Lake.
Well, Miss Hart,
I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see proof that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy.
I mean, besides the fact there's a microphone and the creature presumably would make sounds if he popped out of the water. I have it. Proof.
Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. This is the proof the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster.
I don't know, is it the camera again?
I feel like it would be because of the... It's just looking for noises. She stole your clothes. Well, Gordy, look, we can't prove that Gordy and Levy are the same person. We've never seen Gordy and Levy in the same room together, but still, they could still be two different people. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here, when a gun fired on the lake. Is this Gordy on the boat? Gordy's the one who killed the guy, not Edgeworth. The sea monster did it all along.
Can you prove that?
No. He came here for a samurai dog from Larry, and that's how it started, and they were fighting over a samurai dog. The picture's not a gun in his hand, it's a hot dog. Oh, Ogopogo is a plesiosaurus, is it? That's such a funny name. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises.
Order! Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Heck yeah, she's the cryptid photographer. The Bigfoot sighter.
Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what?
Huh?
That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that of a witness that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Oh, he's so mean.
Hey,
But alas, but as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You're hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. What could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony.
right? Fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though.
Something will change. It has to. And I'm gonna spot it.
Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. That's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Oh boy.
The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
Objection!
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. When Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Is there a contradiction?
Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Just be sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Ha! That would be a first.
He's so freaking mean. Haha, very funny.
You understand this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright? If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. Okay, so that means we have to do it in one go, or... Yeah, let's save, just in case.
Fedora, remember
We're
to
saving,
save
yeah,
early. Save often.
we're saving. Alright, let's press.
On this one?
I think it's okay to press on these. We'll see what happens. Then what manner of person are you?
I'm not sure I'm half-flute enough to be called a manner of anything.
Okay, wait, so it's safe to press on these then? Okay. An investigative photographer.
Yep. Get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year, and guess what?
What?
There was a UFO just hanging in the sky.
A UFO? It was a UFO!
You know, an unidentified flying object, a UFO. That's when I had sort of a revelation.
She's
I
precious.
know I should become an investigative photographer.
I see. I have a shaky basis for a career. Yeah, a UFO, but she just called it a UFO. She's precious. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy?
Heck yeah, they even had him up on the TV.
Not sure that appearing on a local news Rumor of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe.
Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper. For real.
Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera?
Yep. Borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang...
Snaps a shoot. Or sorry, snaps a shot.
Yep.
So how many pictures has it taken so far?
The only time the camera triggered was that night.
Hmm. I think it's time you told us about... I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake.
Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake'd be swarming with competitors.
Competitors?
Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop.
Ah. That's the only reason you were hiding the truth.
Well, actually...
Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case.
I don't know. Whatever you say, Von Karma. I know you told her to keep quiet. Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? Exactly what sort of sound was it?
Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected.
Hmm. There wasn't much else to look at?
Yep.
I don't know. She heard a bang. She thought Gordy was out there. I doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat.
What? What did I do now? What do you give me that look for?
Definitely suspicious. I think it's time for some evidence.
Witness, continue.
Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there.
Was there nothing on the lake but a boat at the time?
Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. The lake was smooth as glass and nobody was on the shore neither.
Hmm. I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. I know he was saying that second to last one would need evidence. So we do have Ozzy here. Beautiful cat. But, so we have to show there's something that could have been something else? But I don't know what. Was it, look at the map of the lake. So she was up by the car, and then there was a boat. And the only thing in the picture is the hot dog stand, but I don't think she would have seen a hot dog in the lake, right? Hmm. I mean... And we could also try the map and see if Phoenix says anything. And she heard the bang. Hmm. Yeah, she wouldn't have been able to see anything. But I would imagine that, like, she wouldn't be able to see, like, the details, but I think she would be able to see the flash, right? Like the light, if it's foggy, you can still see like a light go off. But yeah, there is the question about why doesn't it say the gun went off 3 times? That's a good question.
Should we try it?
You try it.
Objection!
Nope. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor.
How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related?
They aren't, are they?
Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think facts over before making accusations.
We're thinking, Your Honor. We're thinking, Your Honor. I know chat has guesses, but I'm gonna try to see if I can figure it out first. Because I know when we pressed on the last one, he said we would need evidence, but... we press that one more time? There wasn't much else to look at. If she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was there, kinda doubt she'd waste time looking at a boat. So... was there Gordy... did she see something she thought was Gordy? Like... I mean, Gordy... I mean, I don't know if Gordy's real or not, but I wonder... was she actually looking at a boat if she thought that Gordy was there, right? I don't know. I don't know. There isn't much to look at, so just watch the boat. Do we have to prove to her that there is something else she could have been looking at? I'm thinking maybe either the map or the article. I don't know, what are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I don't know, let's just try it.
Darn, it's not the map. Ah! No! I'm glad at least we saved before, oh, we are dropping frames a little bit. Let me try to close some tabs. At least I'm showing that we're dropping frames. I'm just closing some stuff. Okay, oh, Oh, we're back. Okay. All right, LadyFlib, what do we think? Maybe this is a different piece we're supposed to be going on.
Objection!
It's not this either. Oh gosh. Okay, we got one more juice left in the tank. This is actually quite difficult. I don't think she specified where she saw the flash. She just said it was near their hands. What is, when you check the newspaper article, does it say anything, or is it just like that picture? Like, is it...
Oops.
Oh no. Yeah, but she didn't specify who was holding... She didn't specify where the flash came from. So we can't really do anything with that. But we could try pressing it again, and we can try to see if she says anything else. UFO. Can't actually read it.
Objection!
Sorry for not talking, just thinking.
Objection!
This is a very tough one. He's saying that one's suspicious, but I can't think of what... Did we try the news article on the second to last one? There we go. There we go. There we go. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat?
What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person be looking at it.
I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal.
What? Y'all want to step over here and say that?
You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought.
Ah.
Order! Continue, Mr. Wright.
You testified they were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well?
Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all.
Miss Hart! Are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof.
Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this.
Right. That's why I took this photo and...
Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Damn.
Shut my what?
What's she gonna say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second.
You even have the photograph to prove it.
She really can't tell from the photo who's shooting.
That's why she said she's gonna enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality it might, but should let us see who's who.
I don't think that's how zooming and enhancing works. I mean, maybe. If you make it bigger, it might be easier to see details, but I think if it's still fuzzy, it'll just still look fuzzy when you make it bigger. She enlarged that photo. I want Von Karma to let her show it. I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. AI, yeah, she AI upscaled her photos. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth. Or worse. What should I do? I mean, we should probably get the evidence that we need to investigate. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not?
Yeah, I did.
Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Because it does not exist.
What are y'all talking about? You're the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. Yo, fool.
I agree, Kev. I think a lot of caring more about being a witness than, like, getting the right person convicted or whatever is very concerning.
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma?
Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. Enlarge your photo!
The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is.
Yeah, I feel like Von Karma should be getting a little bit more pressure on him, you know, for how much he's trying to conceal evidence. Alright. Ooh, I think I already noticed something. But let's go to this scene.
Still cannot see who is firing in this. Could be the defendant, or maybe it's not.
Yeah, the balls. No.
It's the judge. He did it.
He's only pretending to be a doofus. He's only pretending to be an oaf. He's the man who was on the lake with the gun.
Fuck your authority! Fuck your prosecution record! And most of all, fuck you!
Wouldn't that be a cool twist, though? Have the judge character be the true villain behind every case all along?
Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence.
Yeah, I think I did notice something in that picture, but yeah, it's Gordy in a trench coat. Taken automatically at 12:25 at 12:15 a.m.
Happy now, Mr. Wright.
There has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement, and you got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it.
Sure.
I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously.
Oh, they finished each other's sentences.
Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And none too soon. It was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I need to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I would leave it as time for me to declare my verdict.
No. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. I think I see it. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? No. Show evidence.
Oh, you can't see the unenlarged one now.
What are we thinking, LadyFlib?
I don't recall there being a muzzle flash on the original photo.
Yeah, I think that does confirm who the flash, where she saw the flash from. Do you want to hear what I'm thinking?
Oh, left-handed.
Yeah, the gun had the right hand fingerprints on it, so if the gun had the right hand fingerprints on it, then who's firing with the left hand? Yeah! Someone, either the photo's wrong or the gun is wrong. You know? One of them... Wait. Your Honor, this evidence...
I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence. Indeed. We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracing our steps.
This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Wait. Do we have to... We did say show other evidence. Do we just have to wait and see then? Because I don't think objecting... Okay, they don't want to hear us talk about evidence, but... I think... Because if we object to the enlargement, then we won't have the enlargement to use, right? Your Honor. There's something decidedly strange with this enlargement. Okay, so that's... It's not... We're not objecting to the enlargement, we're objecting something about the enlargement. Okay.
What might that be?
Yeah, there's something... Either the photo or the gun is weird.
Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. Okay, so this is probably a point-and-click part. The bald head, Your Honor, it's you! No, that was a joke, but it could be flipped. But then why would they submit it backwards, you know? Why would Von Karma show us a backwards picture, you know? Here, Your Honor.
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange?
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
The hand?
That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does... Sorry.
This man's left hand does what?
Only a bald person could do it, Your Honor! Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence the left hand contradicts. And it's the right hand fingerprints. It's gotta be. This evidence is clear. The man in the photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting them with the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah, get him, Phoenix! Get him! Get him! Some kind of left-handed scoundrel.
Now that everyone is in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You've given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol last night.
Shamworth can't even commit murder, lol. Poor Edgeworth.
However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there's no other people on the lake that night. But the defendant could have shot the victim. Sorry, who?
But the defendant could have shot the victim. I'm getting tired. Oh, Larry did it! Mr. Butts! I don't think Larry... I feel like... Remember Edgeworth said he thought that the guy used the gun on himself? So... I mean, I know that it doesn't really make sense with the photo, but that's what Edgeworth's hunch was? Who's Larry? You mean Larry Butts? Phoenix's friend who works at the hot dog stand? Actually, sorry, I'm going on a tangent. Larry's name in the Japanese version, from what I was reading, the pun with his name, you can correct me if I'm wrong because I don't actually know that much Japanese, but when I was reading, the pun with Larry's name in the Japanese version is, like, the pun is that it sounds like the phrase, I did it. So that's why they translated it as, when something smells, you know it's the butts. Like in the English version. So it's like, yeah, Larry did it. It's always Larry. He did it. But yeah, I think when you say, no, not Miss Hart. Not Miss Hart. Who else but the witness, Miss Lotta Hart?
What? You have proof of this?
Proof schmoof. Always with the proof. Oh wait, I do need proof, don't I?
Mr. Wright, I'll have you remember this is a court of law.
Uh-oh. The judge is mad.
Let me ask again.
Ooh, but the defendant could have shot the victim. No, it was the victim, because that's what Edgeworth said he thought happened. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim is none other than the victim himself. Although, wait a minute. The one who shot the victim, as in shot a photo of the victim, in that sense it would be Miss Hart, though, because she shot the victim with her camera, right? So maybe that wasn't too far off. Anyway.
Order! Order! So you're saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation.
Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question.
What?
An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
A meter? That's 3 feet!
There's no way it could have been suicide. Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I'd already considered the possibility of a suicide, you see.
MJ measuring things in feet. Ugh. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be. I know, I'm sorry, we're American. I'm so sorry. Americans will measure anything except with the metric system. We'll measure things in samurai dogs before we use the metric system. That's a length of 6 samurai hot dogs.
I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all. The court is adjourned.
Can you give me that measurement in Aussies? Yeah, but I think the measurement of Aussies, he's gonna be eating the hot dogs at the same time, so it'll make it a little bit confusing. How many hot dogs and how many Aussies eating the hot dogs length away was the murder weapon? How many hamburgers per eagle? December 26th, 1:15 p.m., District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2. Whew, that was a close one. It actually was really close that time. Hey! Don't you have anything to say?
No. I have yet to be declared innocent, right?
Well, yeah, but it happened out there at the lake anyway. If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too.
What? Don't give me that look. Did not kill him.
Just kidding around. Look. I'm gonna go check on Maya.
Oh. Right.
What?
Tell her something for me.
What?
Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all.
Uh-oh. Would it kill you to state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? Yeah, Edgeworth with a thanks, I love you, little kiss. Anyway, I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. Thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course she didn't see the shooter. So the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. There we go. Still don't know what's going on with the 3 shots. Unless, I guess the gun could have been fired once somewhere else and then twice at the lake. I mean, it would have had to have been. Anyway, to be continued. This is a good stopping point. Finally, we're stopping the chapter at a point that's like actually the end of stream and not like a couple sentences from the end. All right. Well, I mean, unless you want to keep going, Effie.
No, it's time to stop.
All right. We got some good progress today. It's heating up. It's getting good. Good. This chapter's so good. It's difficult, but once it starts coming together, this one's divided up for the next few weeks. Yeah, this last one I remember is like a bit longer than the other cases because it's pretty involved. There's gonna be multiple like things happening. Oh, one other thing I forgot in my recap. We found out that Edgeworth does not do well with earthquakes. That was another thing we found out. And we found out that his, I guess, fear of earthquakes wasn't that bad when he was a kid. Because Phoenix and Larry are like, I don't remember him being that, like, worried about earthquakes when we were kids. But, like, somehow at some point in time he developed this, like, phobia, I guess. Or, well, I wouldn't say it's an irrational fear of earthquakes, but we know at some point he became more like, you know, he couldn't handle earthquakes as well as an adult, or at least between elementary school and adulthood. So that's a lot of years, right? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that was last time. That was last time, MJ. We found out that Larry, Phoenix, and Edgeworth went to school together when they were kids, and they were all classmates. And yeah. Yeah. That's what I was saying, friends to enemies to lovers. Anyway, we gotta start wrapping up. LadyFlib's gotta go, and I gotta sleep. But thank you guys for coming. I know. When we ship Phoenix and Edgeworth, I'm like, there's layers to this. They've known each other their whole lives, and they, anyway. Let's find out someone to raid out to. But I hope you guys had fun, and thank you guys for the new follows, the people who hung out with Monkey Island. It's getting funnier and funnier. Ace Attorney, such a good game. I love this game to pieces. It's gonna get wacky. I mean, it's already pretty wacky. I will not be live this weekend. I'm gonna be, LadyFlib and I are taking the weekend off from streaming. Arcade Castle is playing Conan Exiles. I'm assuming it's like Conan the Barbarian? Not Conan, like the TV host? But we'll find out.
Not Conan the O'Brien.
Conan the O'Brien, yeah. Here we go. Pick a Stego Stampede, or just Stego Stampede with whatever emotes you got. If you're subscribed, though, got that adorable rolling emote. I know it's not really stampeding, but I just love the imagery of just a bunch of dinosaurs rolling in. You know, I find that very funny. But you can be a dinosaur dancing in. You could be a sauropod stomping in. Stego Stampede, whatever you want. Appreciate you guys for being here. I gotta go. LadyFlib and I probably gotta go. I'll put you guys on. Thank you for watching. And, bye-bye.
Goodbye.